Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Harry Knights and I am an online fitness coach, founder of Lean for Life Coaching, where we specialize in getting busy men and women into the shape of their life, dropping pounds of body fat without the restricted diets and the hours of cardio. Now, in this video, we're going to be working through how to calculate your macros and calories, because without doing this, you simply will not be able to lose body fat and get in shape. So how to calculate your macros and calories, very, very important. So if we start off with why calories and macros. So without knowing these numbers, you cannot sustainably lose weight. You need to be in a calorie deficit. Science has proven this, that you need to be in a deficit to lose weight. Now, a lot of the diets and a lot of the methods out there, such as Slimming World, Weight Watchers, keto diet, all of these sort of fad diets out there, they aren't sustainable because you can't live life forever cutting out food groups, cutting out your favorite foods, cutting out the foods you love, saying foods are sins and good foods, bad, good. It doesn't work. That's not how you can be sustainable, because if you want to lose weight doing it that way and cutting out the foods you love, what happens when you want to add those foods back in again at some point, or you want to go out for dinner with friends and family? It's like, what do? And that's why these diets and Slimming World and that, they have problems with regaining the weight. You might lose some weight initially, but what happens when you want to eat those foods you love again? You're just going to gain the weight back. So we need to know these numbers, calories and macros, so that you can literally, and I mean this, so you can eat whatever you like and get in shape and lose body fat. And as long as you know your calories and macros, you can do this. And that makes it so much more sustainable, because if you can eat whatever you like and whatever you love, but you hit your numbers, you hit your calories and macros, once you've lost the weight, you're not having to add food groups back in. And if you know how to go out and eat foods that you love and you enjoy and spend time with family, by knowing your calories and macros, you'll see results for the rest of your life. So it's important we know these numbers. So calories, how to work these out. Now, a super simple and really sort of rough way to work them out is to multiply your body weight in pounds by 15. That number that you will get there is going to be your maintenance calories. So if you eat your maintenance calories, you're going to maintain weight. However, we want to lose body fat. We want to lose weight here. So take 300 to 500 off of this number, and that's going to be your calorie deficit. If you eat here, you will begin losing weight. Now that's super simple, super rough. However, if you want a more accurate way to work this out, I have my own free calorie calculator, which you can use by just clicking the link in the description down below. This is much more accurate as it takes into consideration, your height, your weight, your job, your activity levels, your age, and much, much more. So that will be a much more accurate way. So if you have 2 minutes, then you can use the link and you can work out your calories a little bit more accurately than the method before. However, once we've got our calories, if we eat this number, we are going to lose body fat and we're going to lose weight. However, we need to know our macronutrients as well. So macronutrients, proteins, carbs, and fats. Now proteins, they help us lose body fat specifically, not just weight. So if you eat in a deficit but you're not eating the right amounts of protein, you'll probably lose some muscle mass as well, which we don't really want to. So proteins help us just lose body fat specifically. They help us maintain muscle, and they help keep you satiated. They help keep you fuller for longer. Now carbohydrates, they're your main energy source. We need them for good training sessions, good exercise. We need them for good energy, we need them for good moods, we feel good day to day, and they taste great, so you don't want to be cutting these out. Fats, again, sustained energy, the absorption of minerals, and also they regulate hormones. Now, these are your macronutrients, these are what we need to be eating, but the question that you're probably asking is like, Harry, how much do I need to be eating of each of these? So we can work those out. We will work out exactly how much of each of these that we need to be eating to lose body fat. So starting off with proteins, we need around 0.8 grams to a gram of protein per pound of body weight. So for example, if you are 180 pounds, slightly leaner, you haven't got as much body fat to lose, maybe 10, 15, 20 pounds, then I would eat at 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, so 180 grams of protein. However, if you have a bit more body fat to lose, quite a bit more weight, then you can go with 0.8 grams per pound. So if you are, say, 250 pounds and you've got quite a bit more weight to lose, then go at 0.8 grams of that, so 200 grams of protein. Now, there are 4 calories per 1 gram of protein. So in this example, we will be using a 200 pound individual. I'm roughly 200 pounds. So I would eat 200 grams of protein. Now 200 grams of protein, 4 calories per gram, 200 grams of protein is 800 calories. So we need to know that number. So we're now, protein's boxed off, 800 calories in protein, perfect. Then we move on to fats. Now we need around 20% of our total daily calories to be fats. So in an example where if you've worked out your calories, you've used the calculator, and you need to eat 2,500 calories to lose body fat. 20% of 2,500 calories is 500. So you now know, okay, 500. Now, For every gram of fat, there are 9 calories, a bit more than protein and carbs. So there's 9 calories per gram of fat. So now we've worked out that number of 500. If we divide it by 9, that then gives us 55.555. But for ease of maths, we will say 55 grams of fat. So we now know, okay, we've got our protein, 200 grams of protein, that's 800 calories. 55 grams of fat, that's 500 calories. So we now know how many fats we're eating and how many proteins we're eating. Now we go into carbohydrates, because the rest of our calories left over will be carbohydrates. We want to eat the rest of our calories as carbs for good energy, sustained energy, and carbs taste great. So if we've worked out now, we've got 200 grams of protein is 800 calories, 55 grams of fats is 500 calories. We add that together to give us 1300 calories. If we're in this example, again, we're eating 2,500 calories, we then take 1,300 off of that, which leaves us with 1,200. And again, per gram of carbs, there's 4 calories. So if we do 1,200 divided by 4, it's 300. That gives us 300 grams of carbohydrates. So you work out your proteins, you work out your fats, the rest of your calories are carbs. So we now know the totals for that day, for this individual in this example, 2,500 calories, because that's what the calculator gave us, for example, 200 pounds, so 200 grams of protein, 55 grams of fats, because that's 20% of this number here, and the rest make up our carbs. And if we eat these numbers every single day, we will lose body fat. Yes, we need to maybe make some adjustments down the line when maybe we stop losing body fat, we hit a bit of a plateau, or we need to make some tweaks for social occasions and whatnot. There's other videos on the channel for that. But if we stick here and that's your deficit and these are your macronutrients, you will begin to lose body fat. So I hope that helps. Now, what this actually means, so as long as you eat the foods that you love and you enjoy and hit those numbers, you will see results. You don't need to cut out carbs. You don't need to stop eating bread. You don't need to stop your toast in the morning. That's actually just going to hold you back, because that's going to stop you from being consistent. If you cut out foods you love, you will not be able to sustain that diet for very long, and that's why you fall off track after only a couple of weeks. But instead, if you eat the foods you love and you enjoy and hit those numbers on the previous page, you will see incredible results, because A, you'll begin losing body fat, but B, you'll be able to actually maintain it and stay consistent because you're truly eating the foods that you love and you enjoy. And that's why all of our members and our clients inside Lean for Life Coaching are absolutely crushing it right now. So if you're sat there watching this and thinking, I want to drop stubborn body fat, I want to lose the pounds of body fat, and I want to get in the shape of my life this year, then what we can do is we can schedule in a quick call. So if you click the link down below, you can book in a call where we can have a look at your goals, we can have a look at the roadblocks, the struggles in the way right now holding you back, and really help you achieve incredible results this year. This isn't cookie cutter programs, this isn't an AI generated app with no human interaction. This is one-to-one professional elite standard coaching with a certified nutritionist that is going to help you drop the pounds of body fat and get in the shape of your life and actually keep the weight off for good. So if that's what you're wanting and you want to truly say, look, I just want to get in shape now. I'm fed up of trying Slimming World, in-person personal trainers who just focus on training, and I'm just not seeing the results that I want to see. Now's the time to click the link down below, book in that call. We can have a chat, see if we're a good fit. We can go from there. Now, I hope this video was useful. I hope it was helpful. I hope, now working out your calories and macros is a little bit easier. If it was helpful, drop the video a like. Any questions, leave them in the comments down below. And please subscribe to the page, as we're going to be dropping a lot more educational and informative content over on the YouTube. So yeah, please subscribe, and hopefully I see you in the next one.